All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. Now, it is official as shortstop Francisco Lindor and the New York Mets have agreed to a 10-year deal for $341 million. Now, initially, the Mets and Lindor were about $60 million apart on the money, but new team owner Steve Cohen stepped in and got the job done. This was an important deal for both Lindor and the Mets. You look at it, the Mets made the trade this offseason to acquire Lindor from Cleveland. They gave up several prospects to do so. And in acquiring him, they knew that he was a pending free agent after this season. But, credit to Cohen. He stepped in. He sat down and had dinner with Lindor. And, he really took control of these negotiations. And I think that's important, not only from a team aspect, but also a fan aspect, but definitely a team aspect. The strongest due to the fact that, Steve Cohen is saying, hey, I want this thing to work. I want us to win, and I want to put the best team out there. And I know we've heard that from owners across all sports over the years, but it's a difference, when a put up or shut up time comes and you go out there and you do whatever it takes to get the job done. And I think Cohen is definitely showing that. With that said, the onus is now on Lindor to produce because he wanted a lot of money. He was looking at $385 million for 12 years. The Mets bumped up the money a little bit. But make no mistake about it, he's got to go out there and produce and on the big stage in New York City and help get this team to the postseason in order to definitely prove his worth. Now, of course, the Mets have another pending free agent in Michael Conforto, who is represented by Scott Boras. And I guarantee you, Boras is looking at this and saying, hey, well, you know what? It's time to open up the piggy bank and pay my guy as well. I think Cohen gets that done as well. Conforto is a homegrown talent. He's a fan favorite. And on top of that, he was a first-round pick of current Mets GM / president, whatever you want to call him right now, in Sandy Alderson, because he is the guy who is running the front office right now for the Metropolitans. I think this was a big move for the Mets. I think it's a good move, and I think it will pay off because Cohen is showing the commitment to get it done. And this is something that the Mets or their fan base did not see frequently under the old regime of Fred Wilpon. I guarantee you, if Fred Wilpon still owned the Mets right now, the trade for Lindor would have never even happened in the first place. So I think this was big right here for the Mets to get this started. It's definitely a step in the right direction. Let's see if they're able to build off of it, and let's see if Lindor is able to live up to the hype in New York City. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. I want to take this time out to thank all of you subscribers out there for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it'll be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. You can check it out. Drop a line and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.